So humans, we're a fickle lot. Why do we believe the things we want to hear? That's a good question. Humans are a social beast. We like to be with people we like. We don't want to be with people we don't like. And we want to be part of a crowd. There were some very good social experiments years ago when degree students were made to enter a class where they were asked questions where they obviously knew the answer and everybody else was giving the wrong answer. And more people, the students with degrees, fell in with the crowd. They gave the wrong answer because they didn't want to be seen as being outside of the crowd. They wanted to be part of the group. If everybody else is right, then I must be wrong. Although they knew in their heart of hearts they were right, they didn't feel strong enough to fight it. And the same applied when, it was very different when the student did apply himself to the wrong answer, the right answer, and stick to his guns and say, or she say, no, A is the answer, A is the answer. They felt isolated, they felt very nervous, and they felt as though they were about to be thrown out from the group. So we're a fickle lot in that we can see the right answers, but we don't necessarily implement them, because if we're the first to see the answer, we don't necessarily want to jump up and down just in case other people don't see it and we feel isolated. And the same can be said about our customers and our marketing, where certain marketeers can see that they need to change the way they're marketing. We can no longer carry on marketing as we have been over the last 10 to 20 years of mass bombardment of everybody in the hope that somebody will respond, because that doesn't work. We need to maybe not have as many customers as we've had before. We maybe need to have fewer customers, and I believe we need fewer customers. So Blue Sheep over the last 4 years has developed a product which we call a money map, which looks to try and segment clients into 4 quadrants. And the 2 extremes are the clients you should treasure and the clients you should avoid. The treasure clients are those that will spend a lot of money with you. And if you can attract enough of them, they will be fickle, just like your human beings, and they will come together. Oh, you work with Vodafone. I want to work with you as well, and I'm O2. Although we compete, I like to share the people they're working with because you must know how things work. Okay. The fact that Vodafone and O2 share a marketplace doesn't mean to they share common work practices or common business practices inside the business of how they do things. It just means they work in the same market. But they do tend to be social beasts. We do tend to follow, like sheep. We tend to follow the crowd, we tend to follow the flock. And if it's all going in one direction, we go there and we don't tend to break out. But our money map tries to get clients to look at things differently by saying, look, our marketing should be focused now on all these people that we should treasure. And we should not spend lots of money on those we should avoid, because actually we don't want those sorts of clients. We don't want to attract lots of them, because if we attract lots of them, we'll attract even more of them, because by nature of the fact that we're fickle and we follow, more people will follow. And we want more treasure, and if we can get more treasure, we'll get even more treasure. So as a fickle process, if we don't do that, we're likely just to continue to repeat our mistakes of the past. We'll get the clients that we deserve, the majority of which will be a void, they'll cost us money, and they'll drain the business of resource. We'll need to service them the same as we service everybody else, and the business will fail to grow because it won't be generating the profits it requires. And the markets that we operate in business to business, are finite. There are only a certain number of businesses in the UK market that can buy your product. You can't magic up new ones. You can't suddenly say, I need another Vodafone to buy my radio masts for mobile telecommunications, because another one's not going to come along tomorrow. So when we look at our customer base, when we look at the UK market, we need to be aware that everything is finite. And if we wish to get the best out of our marketing, and if we wish to get the best out of the UK market, we need to take advantage of the fickleness of human beings and customers and ensure we're attracting the right ones to us, to ensure we're attracting the treasure accounts to our business and we're sending the avoids to someone else's, because the avoids will only cost you money and drain your business of resources, and the treasures will help your business grow and develop in the future. So when it comes to fickle, we humans are a fickle lot. We certainly are, but so are customers. And if we understand that, we can use it to our advantage to attract good customers and avoid the bad customers.